Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Mary, and if you haven't figured it out yet, I have quite the mess on my desk. Yep, this is just one side of my desk. Found these at a flea market today. I've never seen anything like this before. I just thought it was too darn cute. And here's the other one. Yep. Of course, you have to provide your own things of glue to put them here and there. They were just over in a bin and they looked awfully lonely, so I thought I could give them a good home. But anyway, just wanted to give you a little bit of a pan around my desk just to show you what kind of a mess. And this is really just my area here in which to work. And my messy glues right there that I work with. Yeah, lots of fun, lots of fun. All the buttons and everything. These were the fabric flips I did. Wow, and they've never found a home, you know what I'm saying? I just haven't found a place to put them. These are some jewelry things I found. Well, not this entire bag, but just this, and I needed some jump rings. I just happened to find those. And then over here, yeah, this is where the Skinny Mini journal ended up. And I usually put it in down here in this drawer down there, that bottom drawer. But it just didn't make it there. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of unwanted mess, doesn't it? Yeah, this is I got that from Pampered Chef a long time ago, and I keep all my pencils and everything in there. Yep. Just thought I'd give you, just pan around and just sort of show you some things that I see on my desk here and there. Just really no rhyme or reason to any of it. Yep. Well, anyway, here we go onto here. This is a place where I keep my appliques and my embroidery thread. Yep. Oh, what is that? Oh, okay, something else I forgot I had. Transfers and other various things in there. This is for those of you who didn't know, but my husband and I spent some time over in Japan. Let me see if I can get this out here. I was going to use this for some ephemera. Enjoy the best of all the seasons. An incomplete guide to enjoying Japan. Yeah, we were at Yokota Air Base. And this is just shows you different things on how to read different things, the interchanges. Yeah, just all kinds of things. I am not going to read this entire book. Now, why would I do that? I used to work at an Air Force office that made up these booklets. And I helped them to get a lot of this stuff together. Yes, I worked in an Air Force office. My main job was to answer telephones and to do all kinds of paperwork for them. That was a long, long time ago. And let's see, what is this? They had a really neat hotel that was run by Japanese people, but it was called the Nusano Hotel. And that's where a lot of the Americans stay. It's more or less downtown Tokyo. And here's like a train schedule. Well, not really a schedule, but yeah, I guess it just shows you how many minutes it takes for the different trains. Here was the shuttle bus. We were there in 1994. Yeah, from 94 to, gosh, we were there for 4 years. You do the math. My brain just went. There was a neat place where you could actually buy some really neat dish pieces, and it was called China Pete's. And, you know, like dishes that you maybe like to eat off of, or little gifts and things like that. Yeah. See, it says, best shopping for your gifts and souvenirs for family and friends. Yeah. China Pete's. And let's see, what else do they have here? Driving directions to the Tama Zoo. I never went there. This was just a generalized things that were made up for families when they first got to Yokota Air Base. Because let's face it, being over in Japan, unless you can read the language and everything like that, it's kind of hard to, well, it was difficult, more difficult back then. Now I'm sure they've got GPS, and they have a lot more things now that that they wouldn't have thought of back then. When we were over there, we didn't even have cell phones. So there's the Fusa map. It's actually, Yokota Air Base was part of Fusa. So that kind of gives you an idea there. I wasn't going to make my entire video just on this, but just kind of give you a brief. And it's kind of memories for me. But anyway, I just have plans to really, I might keep some of it just for like memory's sake, but probably use some of it for in my journal making. So anyway, now I've got that all in a big mess, don't I? So then I'll just kind of, I will clean that one up. And then this is my other stuff that I got. Now this one has nothing to do with Japan at all. These are letters that I got from a, I'll think about it in a minute, a flea market. My husband told me about it. This was maybe like last year, I guess. And so after work, he says, you need to come and check this out. Well, they weren't all in bags or anything. All these old letters and everything were in a box, a wooden box, and it was all wrapped in cellophane. So I couldn't really see what I would be buying, you know, and everything. But it was all wrapped up, and it was, you know, at a good price. So it wasn't like real expensive or anything. And I like old letters and old postage and things like that. And so I bought it, and then I ended up reading a lot of things. So all the letters and everything date back from the early 1920s to all the way up to the 1980s, the early 80s. And I just went ahead, and that was kind of a little bit of an organization for me to do. And I know it doesn't really look that organized, but it is somewhat to me. I kind of know where things are a little bit in here. And so I had to do something to kind of organize this. So it was just a lot of letters that a woman had saved, things that she had written back and forth to her family back in the 1920s and everything. And I just found that very, very interesting, actually. Okay, so this has to do with my Tim Holtz stuff. It's taken me a while to kind of accumulate some things. I didn't just go, oh, hey, I'm going to take out a loan and just buy a bunch of stuff. These are just things that I have. And no, this is not pictures of my family or anything like that. Tim Holtz has, if you're not familiar with him, he has like old photographs that you can use in your in your junk journals and things. I just think that's really cool. Anyway, I wanted to show you that. And the reason why I'm showing you all this is because I want to organize a little bit more, because I really need to free up some space. What do you think on my desk? Yep, I sure do. I need to do that. Yeah, I sure do. And then, yeah, and I haven't finished this yet. So let me go ahead and organize. I'm going to pause you in the meantime, and then I'll get right back to you. All right. Thank you for joining, and thank you so much for all my subscribers. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much. Maybe you'll find this a little bit interesting. Hopefully. All right. See ya. See you later. Well, I'm back, and no, I haven't touched this area because I was still looking for some containers to put things in. But anyway, sorry if this is not the kind of video that you would want to see, but I don't know. I just felt like sometimes it's neat to show others what you work with, you know. Yeah, I've only done one of these. I really like how this turned out. In fact, I so like that I would like to make more and just have a neat little collection of them. Kind of want to get this out of my way here. Now, if you're a crafter, you know what it's like when you start crafting. If you don't put things away right away, it starts building up everywhere, right? Then it's like Saturn. Everything just sort of gravitates toward you. It gravitates around you. Well, anyway, I just want to thank you so much for all my new subscribers. I appreciate you so much. I would never have thought that I've even gotten this far. You know, I really didn't know how many subscribers I would even get doing this channel. Yeah, I'm just trying to get things sort of straightened up here and there. So you might just sort of, I'll try to kind of show you what I'm doing. Okay, I have these butterfly buttons. I know they don't look like much, but they are in there. These are actually made out of wood. I bought them online, actually. These were some, you know, like those conversational hearts that I happened to get at a flea market. This was flea market finds. These were flea market finds here. Yeah, I just need to find a place for all this stuff. And yes, even though I bought this, I just think these are so cute. Now I just need to find a place for everything, you know, just otherwise I tend to feel overwhelmed. Now, for those of you that watched that one video that I made and where I watercolored these butterflies, if you didn't really see what else I had done with this, I used some, you know, like a speckle spray paint kind of a thing. Not spray paint that you get at a hardware store or anything. This is just really made for paper. And then after that dried, I went ahead and just, I felt like there was still some, you know, areas there that just didn't get enough splatter, I guess, as you want to call it. So I used my purple marker and I just kind of dotted around here. And then, although you can't really see it on here, maybe you can there, I added some sheen or shine to this by using some Stickles. It's called Moon Dust. And it's glitter gel, so it's a glue. And yeah, so I just wanted to show you that turned out really nice. And I made this card for somebody, so I just haven't actually gotten it in the mail yet. And it doesn't have anything on the inside yet. So I'm not trying to be a procrastinator. It's just that when I got involved with something else that I was doing and I just sort of forgot that. See, I've got little pieces of ribbon, you know, little pieces of ribbon here and there. And then, of course, I've got all of these little pieces of jean material. And I don't really like to throw away my my leftover pieces because, you know, I can use them in various other crafting. So that's why, you know, I tell you that if you are working with something like this, don't throw away your pieces. I mean, I used to be that way. I used to be one of those people that threw everything away. Oh, it's trash. What can you do with it? Just throw it away. But I don't really like to throw it away. Even these little tiny pieces, I don't like to throw away. So actually what I need to do is make a little bit of a pile here of just like jean material. So that's my jean material stuff there. And once I get my desk a little bit more cleared off and a little bit more organized, then I will feel more like crafting. If you get my drift, that's just the way it goes, you know. Trying to keep an eye on the time because I don't want to spend all this time talking about that. But so I have, so there are my bits and pieces of denim. Now I need to, these are like little teeny spools of thread, and I don't know that I would use them for, you know, that, but they're mainly for crafting purposes. I just thought they were so neat. And yes, I found them at a flea market. I am just getting so used to going to flea markets and finding my finding things to craft with. And I'm thinking it's a whole lot cheaper to go to a flea market than it is sometimes to go to other stores. But now if there's something specific that I'm looking for, I will definitely do that though too. And I will, you know, actually buy some things online. Yes, I do buy things online. So I'm sure you do too. Because let's face it, Amazon is kind of like a go-to thing. Now, I know that seems really tiny and everything. That's satin, actually. So that's from a wedding dress. I got gifted a wedding dress to me. So, anyway. It's a little piece of something. I don't know what that is. But anyway. Some little pieces of, I don't know, that don't really make any rhyme or reason. I'm just going to throw those out. But here's like a little piece of jute. Another little string of something. Now these little teeny weeny little pieces I am not saving. Here's a little thing of, that's almost too small, but I'm going to put it in that pile anyway. That's also netting from a wedding dress. So now I just need to, so I've just got to get things organized. Otherwise, oh my goodness, I just can't craft in a mess. I was using this to, I mean, I could still use that. Why waste paper towels? Paper towels don't grow on trees. Oh my goodness. This is just ridiculous. I may have already shown you this, but if you want to get some free pages to use in your junk journals or whatever, you can go to my blog, and I can link my blog. These were things I made on the computer, so. And yeah. So if you want to go to my blog and look up the freebie go to the freebie tab, you're more than welcome. I don't know what in the world I'm saving that for. Not trying to save that though. Okay, well, I'm sure you don't want to hear me just rattle on all the time. So what I'm going to do is, this is already getting rather long, but I just wanted to mainly thank all of my new subscribers. I just thank you so much. And I probably already said that, but I'm saying it again. And I thank you for all the other ones that all of you who have subscribed. Thank you so much. I mean, it really just does my heart a lot of good. So I just thank you. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and upload this video. And yeah, it's just all about my junk and how I need to organize everything. And once I get everything organized, then I'll come back with a craft. Alrighty, thank you so much. And I'll see you again. All right, thank you.